The devastating floods that swamped New Orleans last weekend have cost a number of officials their jobs.
With nearly 10 inches of rain in 3 hours, Becker said the pumps were overwhelmed, but he admitted some were offline due to maintenance. One pump station operated at just 52% capacity.
This is unacceptable on every level.
Frustrated residents like Naaman Stewart demanded answers.
If we flood like this in a typical New Orleans summer rainstorm, what's going to happen in a hurricane?
Most places, they say today's flooding was much more severe than the downpour on July 22nd.
Folks are frustrated because, one, the good news is that the water is receding, but the bad news is that the water is receding slowly, and that's causing a little frustration for those folks who live here in Treme.
It's really crazy. You can't go out your front door.
This happened about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
And he's upset there's high water in his neighborhood.
Where the money going for the water, for the drainage, the sewer, what they doing uptown? They got a pumping station on Broad Street. Why this not pumping? Huh? Where our councilman at? What's going on? What that man?
2 hours of rain caused this problem is ridiculous. I mean, the city got to get it together. I mean, it wasn't a hurricane, it wasn't Katrina, it wasn't a major storm. It was 2 hours of rain. And, you know, this what we left with.
Water this high in their stoop.
Meteorologists say about 6 inches of rain fell in the Treme area, forcing cars to park on the neutral ground and others getting home any way they can.
Above water.
How high? Is it high
it's
like
high.
this?
Yeah, it's high just like this. Yes, it also. Yes, it is. It's bad. New Orleans do better than this.
20 of the city's 121 drainage pumps were out of commission. Sewerage and Water Board Superintendent Joe Becker initially told us Monday the pumping stations were working at full capacity.
There was no problems with the pumps at all. All the pumps were working. All of them were operating.
But the following day,
we tried to say, well, I was trying to say that we used the available pumping capacity to its fullest extent.
A lament for the dead. By the time all the bodies are counted, it will swell to a great chorus of grief. This woman cries for the sister she's lost. A few feet away, her husband mourns a young wife and their twin children. Born a few days ago, their young lives snuffed out.
No, not Chino yet. All Chino.
Everything is gone.
All Chino.
They were summoned in their hundreds to the city's mortuary to identify the dead. Ismail tells me he's looking for his sister and her family.
All dead in spot. There were 8 in the number living the same roof. Everybody died, including her husband. We lost everybody.
For 2 miles, there is nothing but destruction. The falling mountain tossed huge boulders down onto what were once busy streets. Silence now, except for the diggers, and the regular call for another body bag to be brought to the scene. Hard to imagine any survivors in the suffocating mud.
10 to 12 now.
10 to 12 bodies this morning?
Correct, sir.
Have you found anybody who's still alive?
Not yet, sir. Everybody is dead.
This nation has only just recovered from Ebola. Yet again, they are bringing out the bodies, each corpse accompanied by tears.